Hey everyone, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do an at-home gel manicure to save you guys a lot of time and especially a lot of money. I'm going to show you how to go from this to this at home. So I've actually done a video like this once before on my channel. However, since then I've picked up a bunch of new products, a bunch of new techniques. These are all my natural nails, except this one did break and I did attach a tip. Now I'm not gonna lie, they are not in the best condition. They are pretty weak when they don't have gel nails on, but that is why I like gel nails. Having gel nails on really makes them a lot stronger. Now I don't want any of you guys to come for me in the comments saying it's unhealthy for my nails, saying that the light's unhealthy for my nails, saying that I'm doing this wrong. This is how I do it, doing this simply because you guys asked me to. So if you're gonna criticize my nail technique, how I do things, what I use, just don't even bother because I really don't care. I'm just doing this to show you guys and help you guys save some money. I know it's annoying that you can't see my face, but trust me, you don't want to see my face right now. I just had surgery and I'm not looking too pretty. This all started when I got my nails done at a salon and the manicure was $100. However, I really like their technique and the products they use, so I went on their website and found this kit, which comes with basically everything you need to do your nails. It is a little bit expensive and investing in all these things will be a little bit expensive, but you have to think about the long run. If you're going for a manicure like twice a month, let's say $30 to $100, because it really ranges where you go, this will save you a lot of money. I know that kit is expensive, so I am going to put together an Amazon kit that is not as expensive. For some reason, I don't know how, I lost my light from the kit, the gel care light, I lost it, but I found this one from Amazon, which has all of the same like specs as the other lights. It's actually a little bit stronger and it is much less expensive. So I am going to give you guys more affordable options in the description box. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove your old gel. I've already done this, of course, just to save some time. I just did this right now, but I found these on Amazon and they changed my life. Instead of having to wrap tinfoil around your nails, all you do is take one of these little packages. They were around $15 Canadian for 200. So all you do is tear one open. You tear this little plastic piece off. It's like the sticky part. You stick your nail in and you wrap it over and you have like the perfect little nail removing package. So you want to leave these on for around 10 to 15 minutes. When you take it off, you're going to need a little scraping tool. I will do my best to find similar ones on Amazon. It has this little scrapey edge and on the other side it has this little edge. So you're just going to go around and scrape off the polish. These are my favorite files. I got them on Amazon. You get a big pack and they are 180 to 240 grit. So after you scrape your polish off, you're going to want to file the remaining bit off to make it very smooth. The next thing you're going to want is a cuticle remover. This is going to really soften up your cuticles if you have a hard time removing your own cuticles. I know that that was like always my biggest issue, and why I always got manicures was because they make your cuticles look so nice, but with this they really literally just melt off. I'll show you my cuticle technique. Honestly, I find that cuticles are like the part that makes your manicure look professionally done at home, so you do want to spend some time on your cuticles, and this makes it very easy. Once your nails have sat with the cuticle remover for around 2 to 5 minutes, I leave it on more towards 5 minutes just so it's really easy to get off. You're going to take your scraper tools. You're going to want to begin by pushing your cuticles back. I just did my manicure less than a week ago, so my cuticles aren't that bad. And then you're going to go in with a scrapey tool. Don't be too rough with them. Your cuticles are sensitive. I have very sensitive cuticles. You'll notice that I've actually scraped myself because I wasn't as careful. So just make sure you're very, very careful with your cuticles. Once you've scraped all of your cuticles, like I said, I just did mine less than a week ago, so my cuticles are pretty good. This can take you a while. And I go in with this tool, a cuticle cutter. This is a tool that you really want to be careful with. Honestly, this tool used to scare me, but you don't have to be scared of it. You just want to make sure the edge looks as clean as possible. So now I'm going to go in and shape the nail. I like a rounder nail. You're going to want to make sure that you are filing on the sides of your nails to make sure that they're very clean, and then I go in and just shape them. I like them relatively long. Once you're done shaping the nails, you're going to go in and buff the nails to make sure they're all smooth. Once you're done buffing your nails, you're going to go rinse them with water. Okay, so this is the light that we are going to be using. I got it on Amazon, and it is an 80-watt lamp. So you'll notice on Amazon there's a lot of them that are like 35 watt, 40 watt. You want to get a higher watt. I got this one because it was similar to the professional one I had that somehow lost. I don't know how I lost a nail lamp. This one was, I think, under $50, whereas the other one that I originally had was over $100. So you do save a lot, and this actually has more lamps inside. The next thing I want to talk about is this. It's the GELISH Structure Clear nail polish. This I bought because I read online that it's really good at making your nails stronger when they're weak, or feel stronger when they're weak, and it really works. You're going to want to apply a nail primer. If you're not using a structure gel, which I use as my base because I don't want my nails to be 10 miles thick, you can use a base coat. I really like this one from NCLA. It's available on the same website that I bought the kit. Again, everything will be linked down below. I bought the GELISH structure gel on Amazon. You can do 2 fingers at a time if you want to, and it is recommended so that the nail polish doesn't like become all weird and slide all over the place. However, I prefer to do all my fingers at the same time when I'm doing this base coat. So you're going to want to bake this for around 60 seconds in your lamp. Once this hand is done baking, you're going to do the exact same thing to your other hand. A little tip for painting your other hand is to put it down on a flat surface. So this is one of my favorite gel polish nail brands. It's from Gel Care. I personally buy them online. I believe they're $24 each, and I have these colors. So this is the color Skin. It's the color I'm going to be doing today. This is the color Sage, Burlesque, Rose BB Cream, which is one of their most popular shades, and then Coconut Milk. These two are sheer. This is a really pretty red, a really pretty green, and this is a really pretty nude. This is my other favorite brand. It's NCLA. This is Los Angeles I'm Yours. It's a really pretty white nude BB cream. I actually have it on my toes. It's a really, really pretty sheer nude color. Volume 4 Nude, it was the color that I got asked about all of the time. And then She Was a Sheer Delight was a really pretty sheer white. In comparison to Coconut Milk, She Was a Sheer Delight is a little bit more opaque. Like I said, I'm going to be using the color Skin. When you're painting your nails, you want to do them in really, really thin layers. That way it builds up nicely. I'd rather do more layers of thin coats than less of thick coats. It just ends up looking way better. And then also I prefer to do like 2 fingers at a time and my thumb separately. And now I'm going to bake that for 30 seconds. I prefer finishing one hand entirely and then moving on to this hand than doing each hand at the same time. So I'm going to probably do 2 coats and then a top coat, and then I'll go in and paint this hand. Now I'm going to move on to the next 2 fingers. And now we're going to bake that for 30 seconds. Once coat number 1 is done, you're going to go in and do the exact same thing with coat number 2, and you're going to repeat this until you get your desired color. So once you have your desired color, I did a total of 3 coats. You're going to go in with a top coat. My favorite top coat is from NCLA. It's called Top of the Game, but I will also link other options. I find that the top coat is when everything really comes together and everything looks really smooth, but with this specific top coat, you also have to work pretty quickly and do a pretty thick layer and then make sure it is baked for the right amount of time. I personally don't think that a thin layer of top coat necessarily looks the best, so you're gonna go in and just do a really good layer, not super thick, like you don't want anything crazy. And you're gonna go in and bake them for 1 minute. Alright, so once your nails are done, you're going to want to kind of touch the edge and make sure that they're not sticky. If they're still a little bit sticky, they're not done. So then I go in and kind of file the sides and the tip just to make it look extra perfect. I know some people don't like doing this. I personally do. I find it just makes it look really good. Then I go in with my cuticle cutters and I cut away any of the leftover polish that may have attached itself onto my skin. And then you're going to go in with some cuticle oil. I do this right away just because I love how it looks. Any cuticle oil will do. And there you go. That is how I do my own gel manicure at home. If any polish got on the side, when you take a shower or wash your hands, that will come off. So don't worry. I tried my best not to get any on the sides, but it will come off. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other hand, and then I'll come back to show you guys. Alrighty, you guys. So my nails are all done. This hand always looks a little bit rough just because it's my dominant hand, and painting this is always a procedure, so whatever like nail polish you see around will come off in the shower, so I'm not worried about that. But that is it for how I do my nails at home. As usual, everything will be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys back here next time.